We have something really exciting, and
Really
you
exciting.
will not notice at all if we don't tell you, but we have new chairs.
We have new chairs. We have chairs with sides on them.
I know, so we can
Before we had
lean.
like these stools that you could fall off of at a moment's notice.
Very,
And
very
I'm not very
dangerous.
coordinated, so that could have happened. But now we could actually lean.
You can lean, yeah. Lean
at
into it.
this.
Yeah,
Look,
and then
you
you
can
can
do
lift
this.
yourself up. Yeah, very
Oh,
fun.
woo.
Just don't, be careful. They still do swivel.
They do swivel, yes.
So we can
But their
start
arms
rolling all
now.
around. It's very distracting. I
Yes.
think.
So sometimes it's the little things that
Yeah.
make your day. And for us, this
It's
is new stools.
chairs.
Yes.
We have something so fun to share with you today. So David and I yesterday are perusing Twitter,
Yes.
as we often do, looking for fun stories to share with you. And we found something that was so heartwarming and really shows how small of a world it truly is. So
Yes.
this woman, her name is Kate Howard. She's sitting on her front porch. She had just come back from a memorial service of a friend who passed too soon, and she saw a little dog pass by, and the name was Winnie, and it happened to be a dog that she had fostered a year earlier.
Yeah. So this is Winnie now.
Yes.
So this is who came to her yard, and so the owner that was walking by, the new owner was trying to get Winnie to move along, and Winnie wanted to stay.
Just plopped down right in the front yard.
Right. And then she heard the name, and she was like, "Could it be?" And then, sure enough,
Started talking to the woman.
the new owner said, "Yeah, I kept the name from the shelter because I didn't want to confuse the dog."
And what I thought was so touching, so Kate says that she cried for 3 days after, this was the first dog that she had fostered, and she was so worried about this dog finding a good home. And so when she met this woman and saw that Winnie not only was adopted by a great family, but also happened to live just a couple blocks away.
Yeah.
And perfect timing, she said that in some way it kind of touched her heart knowing that she went to this memorial service for her friend, and she took the day off of work for that memorial service. And had she not been at home at that time, she wouldn't know that
Right.
Winnie was just a couple blocks
Right.
away from her.
Sometimes you think things are just meant to be.
Right.
Like, you start to wonder like what kind of plan there is that she was home that day,
Right.
and then for her to encounter the dog again. So just a heartwarming story.
sweet. So
and so
sweet.
cute to find a dog on your lawn, especially when you have a special connection. Not so cute to find one of these.
Okay, so
Take a look.
this is an alligator, as you know, because if you know what animals look like, you would know this is an alligator.
Tell me more. Heather.
So we have this great family chat, a group text message between all the members of our family because we all live in different places. So my mother-in-law sends me 2 pictures, sends the group text message yesterday, these 2 pictures of this alligator. And I said, do you mind if I share them on PTL today? Because she said she was golfing. They were at hole 1. She was with her Wednesday ladies group golfing, and they didn't even get that first swing in. And here comes, as some people say, Chubbs from Happy Gilmore. Did you ever see Happy
No,
Gilmore
I've
with
never
Adam
seen- I've
Sandler?
never seen Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, so there you go.
But
Here comes the alligator.
Unlike like the alligators we've seen over the course of the summer in Pittsburgh,
the little
which is
small
so
ones.
strange,
Yeah.
that was a big one. So here's my question: what was their reaction? So they're in Florida, where it's not as uncommon,
No.
but still it's uncommon
Well,
to see it on the golf course at hole 1, right?
So I think what's interesting is when we go down to visit them, you can always see them in the little ponds.
Right.
Around the golf courses, but I've never seen one get out and start walking. Sometimes they're sunning themselves in the grass.
Okay.
You will see that.
So what did they do? Did they continue to play the game?
I think
did
they
they
did.
run for like I wouldn't continue to play the game. At that point I could not concentrate at all.
I would think if you live down there, it's like seeing a feral cat. You're just like, all right.
Really?
Let's keep going.
I don't know. I don't know if I could get. I mean, I can't play golf to begin with, but that would like launch me into like.
would scare you?
I think I would run, and then the gator would probably see me run and run after me, and then horrible things would happen.
I'll have to text my mother-in-law to see what she did.
But
I think
everyone's
that they kept
okay.
on playing.
Okay.
Everybody is fine. No
Okay,
one
good.
was injured in the taking of the picture of the alligator.
All right, good. Glad to hear that. All right, you may have noticed that we're both wearing purple
Yes.
today, and it is not a coincidence. It's for something called Spirit Day. So CBS stations across the nation are doing this, and it's really about taking a stand against bullying of lesbian, gay, bisexual, and queer young people. So many of them face harassment in schools. So by wearing purple. By going purple, you can show your spirit for Spirit Day and support them.
And I think it's so important because that is such a hard thing for young adults to do, to make that leap to come out. And so supporting them and being there for them, allowing them to be who they are and not have to hide, I think is so important. So we're wearing our purple for you.
It's a tough time to grow up, you know, for anyone.
Period.
And add that to the complications. So anyway, Spirit Day, and we'll probably take a picture and put it on social media.
Yeah, we're glad to see CBS supporting such a good effort.
Yeah. All right. Well, we also want to talk about Andy Warhol and the Andy Warhol Museum, because they have a birthday this year. The museum is turning 25 years old.
So am I.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have laughed. I'm going to be in trouble later. But anyway, the museum's turning 25, and they have something called Community Day on Sunday to celebrate. So admission is free. They have a bunch of things planned, including a new exhibit opening up, and we're going to show you that later on in the show. But we wanted to show you this now, because if you've ever been there,
Goodness, David.
They have a big picture in the lobby of Andy Warhol on a couch, and then they have the couch down below, a replica, and so you can try to pose and see if you can match the picture. And so fortunately, there was this group of ladies there who were like, "You're doing it all wrong."
Oh my
and so
goodness.
They came over, the one lady from Toledo, she's like moving my legs, like, move this way, do this, you know.
Look how cool your socks are.
I had these ladies to direct me.
Laughing at you.
Well,
they get it. I get it, ladies. I totally get it.
I'm laughing at me too. All right, so now let's take a picture. Let's show you the finished product. I had Jill's sunglasses on to make this. See how close we got with the help of those ladies.
Yet you're still leaning a little too much.
I know. Well, the tricky thing is when you're there, you can't look up to see the picture.
To see how it is.
You need like a mirror. I'm going to talk to the Warhol people. They need a mirror
so that you can
see whether you're matching the picture up above.
I love it.
Or you need a group of ladies there from Toledo to talk you through.
Do you know what I'm seeing in this picture? In my mind,
What?
Jill on the other side laughing hysterically because I can just see her.
She took the picture.
Yeah, I can just see her laughing, wearing your sunglasses.
Right.
You're wearing her sunglasses with these ladies fixing you.
It was
so
fun.
funny.
And the other really cool thing that happened is we got a tour from Andy Warhol's nephew.
Yes.
So his name is Donald Warhola, and he works out at a gym every morning when PTL is on. So he was watching in August. Selena was filling in for you, and we were talking about Andy Warhol's birthday, and we showed a picture of the gravesite because people go there and put candles.
It's so there's like a live stream sometimes, right?
There is, yeah, all the time. And so anyway, he was just so pleased that we talked about his uncle. He invited us for the special nephew tour of the Warhol Museum. So we're going to hear from him coming up a little bit later on this hour and find out about what you can see for free this weekend as they celebrate.
And we should probably say hi to him because he's probably watching,
yeah,
right?
He's probably on the treadmill. Keep going, Donald.
Okay, we were also talking about this yesterday prior to the show today about the airport auction that's coming up this Saturday.
This is wacky.
Okay, so you're seeing some video right now of the space where they have this, and these are some cars that are up for auction, and maybe this was last year, but
yeah, I think this is file video, but
from
they have
last year.
15 this year.
So here's the question. I mean, in addition to cars, they also have some jewelry and electronics and some interesting stuff. But 15 abandoned vehicles. How do you forget your car?
All right, so you posed this question because you understand like the jewelry and the electronics,
right?
It's suitcases
Sunglasses, belts.
and people, people leave things when they go through. I was going to say customs. What's it called? Security,
right?
Or they just, for whatever reason, they don't have a tag on their suitcase. It gets lost. Well, I called the airport spokesperson yesterday and I said, "What's the deal with these cars?"
We were coming up with all kinds of ideas yesterday in the newsroom.
Well, and he said they really don't know. I mean, they do title searches. They try to track these people down. But there are a number of scenarios. I said, is it rich people who just have so many cars that their cars?
Yeah.
He said, maybe. But he said sometimes it's when people pass away and they have no relatives. Sometimes they ditch their cars there. So like they may not be great cars and they're like, where can I ditch my car?
Okay.
Don't do that, by the way. But also people who get arrested when they're traveling.
So that was, yeah.
That's a real thing. And he knows of a case of a college student who went to Chicago and it wasn't somehow, I don't think the family was in Pittsburgh, but anyway, the dad was like, I'm not paying to have that car moved. So they just left it there and now it's getting auctioned off.
Well, because I'm sure the parking gets very expensive if you don't pick it up.
Well, that's true
for
too.
a while, right?
I hadn't thought about that.
So if
like
it's
if you're
a
there
junky
for
car,
like a year or something, that's a big parking bill.
Yeah. All right, well, we have been asking, and you guys have delivered pictures of your Halloween decorations, and we've gotten so many on our PTL Facebook page. So please head to our Facebook page to check them all out because they really are incredible what some people have been posting. But we wanted to share a few with you.
Yeah, this is all in celebration of PTL Fright Week. And look at this one. This is the North Hills School District. Both the dog and the owner are skeletons.
And that
But they're
picture
showing North Hills pride.
coming from Carrie. We also have one of a haunted pirate shipwreck in Mount Lebanon.
This is cool.
And it is cool.
Where do you store your shipwreck the rest of the year? Like, this takes commitment to do this.
You could change
well
it
done,
with the
people.
seasons, I guess.
Oh, that's true.
Put Santa
you could
on the
make
boat.
it a Santa and then
Easter Bunny.
All right, so this is Christine Sorensen and Marty Griffin's house.
Oh my! So they were. She was talking about this yesterday and how much the family gets into it every year.
Right, the whole family gets involved, and she says this sort of warms them up for the Christmas decorations because they get ready. But they have a cute skeleton pirate there, a little bird on his shoulder. They do it upright, and then the scary clown. I think clowns are scary to
Me
begin
too.
with.
Me too.
So
Yeah.
just you don't even have to do anything to the clown.
But really, you have to head to our Facebook page to see them all, and we really appreciate everybody sending in our picture or the pictures into us.
Yeah, something else to head to our Facebook page for. Tomorrow, we're doing it again. It's our Friday free-for-all.
But you won't be here.
I won't be here tomorrow, but comedian Aaron Kleiber will be here, and so you two will be answering questions.
Yes.
And so send us your questions. Post them on the Pittsburgh Today Live Facebook page. We'll answer as many of them as we possibly can. But yeah, I'm taking the day off.
Oh, you are. Yeah. So if you have a question for David or for Mikey, because Mikey's also off the rest of this week, send them in and we will try and get the answers for you.
You could call me.
I could call you.
Look at how I act that out. You could call me.
We'll call David. We'll get the answers for you. Okay, big question. Do you believe in ghosts?
I am open to all sorts of things that we might not perceive, what I might not normally perceive. What about you, Heather?
Yes, I think I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm pretty sure.
Our first guests say, yes, ghosts are for real. They are psychic mediums who say they can detect spirits in private homes and public buildings. And up next, the 3 places around Pittsburgh they say are definitely haunted, and they're going to tell us how they can tell.
Oh, I can't wait to talk with them. And I'm excited to get into the kitchen today, too, to start cooking with Chef Bill Fuller, making by popular demand from Team PTL and Western Pennsylvania, the Gobblerito. Stay with us to see why we love it so much, and then pair it with the perfect cocktail.
Oh, I didn't know about the cocktail
Oh, yes,
part.
that's
Holy
coming too.
Cow. All right, plus, it's not all fun and games. Sometimes you have to work toward your future. Selena Pompiani is live at her alma mater, Point Park University, to find out how students can get a jump start on their careers. You're watching PTL on this blustery Thursday, October 17th, and we're glad you're with us. We're going to be right back.